Am I in some sort of roller disco neon polyester fever dream?
What the did you just make us watch?
So, Tal, we're going back to 1979. Last time we were here, we talked about a little movie called Avalanche.
We did.
And this time we're talking about a movie where disco was in its death throes.
Can I just say that if shit had a union representative, that representative would be the film Skatetown, U.S.A.
Mm-hmm. And if this film were an actual person, it would be Stephen Miller.
Not only does this belong in the junkyard, this may now rival another movie we talked about for worst film ever.
Which is?
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
And it has a lot in common with that movie. This actually might become the poster child for the junkyard for me. But we'll get into that.
Yeah, this was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. I feel this movie, in a way, was a combination of Saturday Night Fever. The success of that, certainly it was trying to capitalize off.
Well, disco in general.
I think it was trying to say, here's more of that. It just horribly failed. So in a way, this movie could be seen as like a combination of Saturday Night Fever meets Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the movie. But I would also throw in a little sprinkle of the movie Warriors.
Yeah. Which also came out in 1979.
Well, gang-related, kind of cheesy in a way.
And Patrick Swayze, this is his first film, looks a little bit like the main guy from Warriors.
And then I'm just going to dabble a little bit of a movie called Xanadu in this. And I know Xanadu came out after this.
Very similar to Xanadu.
But the weird fucking magic shit.
Well, and roller disco.
So it has elements of some terrible, terrible, terrible films rolled into one piece of shit.
Yeah. But it's a trip to watch because it's so disjointed that you feel like you might be stoned while watching it, and you're completely sober.
Roller derby and roller skating was a big part of 70s popular culture.
Someone decided to fuse disco and roller skating. There's a famous Chips episode where they have like a roller disco event.
If after this discussion, you're just fascinated by roller skating and disco, check out that episode of Chips that Chris just mentioned.
Or don't. Do something better with your life.
I couldn't believe what I was watching. It is fascinating how bad the intro is. That alone, just the intro. If you were to say worst intros to film,
this would be up there.
This would be up there. Where did this movie come from? I know that from a writing standpoint, one of the writers was Nick
Castle.
Nick Castle. Who is Nick Castle, Chris?
Nick Castle was an associate of John Carpenter.
Yeah.
Most famously, he worked on Halloween the year before this, and he actually was the physical embodiment of Michael Myers.
Yep.
But he was the shape. And he became a director on his own right. He directed The Last Starfighter. Well, he actually continued to play Michael Myers in those recent unnecessary Halloween reboots that came out just a few years. That was Nick Castle again. There was another co-writer with this.
Who's the other co-writer?
Lauren Dreyfus.
Wait a minute. Lauren Dreyfus? No way that person is related to Richard Dreyfuss.
It's his older brother. Also the father of Justin Dreyfus. Who is Justin Dreyfus?
Justin Dreyfus was a little kid in Close Encounters of the Third Kind who played Richard Dreyfuss's son.
Toby,
you are close to death! Come out here!
So this is a weird collaboration with Nick Castle and Richard Dreyfuss's older brother and this guy William Levy, who was... we need to watch more of his shit because he was apparently a schlock meister.
I tried to read the listings of his other films, and the internet suggested I punched myself in the crotch.
And did you?
Yes.
Good for you. He did like The Happy Hooker Goes to Washington.
Of course he did.
Slumber Party 57.
Of course he did.
And my favorite is Blackenstein, the Black Frankenstein. So if you couldn't figure out that Blackenstein was the Black Frankenstein, they have an unnecessary subtitle to explain it to you. Yeah, he was the director.
What a weird guy. If you and I had met recently and I told you I used to be a director and you said, what films, Todd, have you done? And I listed those, what would your reaction be?
Are you into porn?
That'd be one of your thoughts. Production-wise, you're not necessarily blown away by anything here.
Yeah, well, we should say the whole thing takes place in the Hollywood Palladium in this set. Skatetown, U.S.A.
Yeah.
Occasionally they go out to like the Santa Monica Pier,
Yep.
Venice Beach area, but it's mostly in like this Hollywood Palladium setting. Like they don't make good use of Venice Beach or Santa Monica Pier at all.
Well, let's get into the cast.
Oh, it's got quite a cast.
All right, if you were born in the 60s
70s.
and you know shows from the 70s, 80s, you're going to know these people. You've got Chachi. Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Can I just say, Chachi in Happy Days saying wah, wah, wah might be the worst of the catchphrases.
Which was a show that desperately relied on catchphrases.
That was its thing.
What did that even mean?
I don't know. And he said it all the fucking time. Sit on it, Chris.
Sit on a mouth.
Ralph, of course, had, I've still got it. I've still got it. I've still got it. But Chachi's,
We should start saying that whenever like something comes up.
wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
After Chachi, you also have Marcia from Brady Bunch. Of course, the actress is Maureen McCormick.
Hey, you guys. Oh, my nose!
I've always had a little thing for her. Like, she's pretty.
She is.
She's cute.
Yeah. I actually think Christine Taylor is even cuter, but she played Marcia in the movies.
I can never show my face in school again. I'm ruined.
She is cuter. You're right. Anyway, Maureen McCormick's in this.
She's absolutely wasted. She's wasted as an actress, and she's also wasted on cocaine.
I'm in love.
Just walk into the place, Susan.
I don't care. I'm in love.
All right. With who?
Oh, I'd settle for that half of the drink.
All of these characters are forgettable. All of these actors are forgettable in this movie.
Well, I mean, she must have really needed the work.
Yeah. You also had
Horhsack.
Horhsack, who is Ron
Palillo.
Palillo.
I have a theory that this character was written for some other actor in mind, and all they could get was Ron Palillo.
Maybe someone dropped out. And
Somebody
said, what
dropped out, and
Wait, what about Ron Palillo? He might be able to help us.
or maybe he was a friend of the director. Who knows?
Hey, sucker, it ain't nice to refuse Ace when he's being nice, because he ain't nice that often. You got it!
Horhsack is horribly miscast in this.
You also have the blonde guy. The actor is Greg
Bradford.
Greg Bradford. The only movies you're going to know this guy in is he stars in a movie with Scott Baio called Zapped.
He was the blonde asshole in Zapped.
He was the asshole, akin to the Karate Kid asshole.
Yeah.
The blonde guy. His hair looks like more work than her hair.
Yeah.
He is so forgettable, and I'm not sure behind the eyes
There's nothing going on there.
there's really anything happening there.
He's dim. He's dimmer than like a 20-watt bulb.
He's the star, though. He's the lead.
Yeah. Zero charisma.
Yes. And now let's get into The Adversary.
This is his introductory film.
And who are we talking about?
Patrick Swayze. Is this all of a sudden a musical?
He is the bad guy.
And he's both equally good and bad in this movie. His disco roller skating is actually impressive.
He is legitimately a good dancer.
Yeah, Brad Gregford is not.
For an up-and-coming intro,
Yeah,
right, to a career, it's just such a shitty movie to start in, though.
but you can see there's talent there.
You mean physical talent.
Yeah, not acting-wise. Besides Dirty Dancing, did he do any other like musicals or dancing?
You know, I don't think he did.
That's surprising.
But certainly he was in a bunch of movies. He was most famous in the movie Ghost with Demi Moore. Anyway.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Now, there's a few other actors we should just mention.
There's tons, yeah.
There's the little person.
Billy Barty.
Billy Barty. If you've ever seen the movie Foul Play with Goldie Hawn and Chevy Chase, he had a small part in that.
He was the go-to little person actor in the 70s and 80s.
He was. We'll say the late 70s to like mid 80s,
Yeah.
late 80s. He was probably your go-to.
I always liked Billy Barty. He's fun.
Orange tickets last week, green tickets this week.
The blonde bimbo lady.
Judy Landers.
Of course.
Judy Landers was the go-to dumb, big-titted blonde
Yes.
in the 80s.
Yes.
And she's dumb blonde in this.
Yes.
Flip Wilson he's in this.
We can say that for a lot of these people.
I've never really seen much of his stuff. I know like his big shtick was being in drag. He had like a drag.
Yeah.
And he appears in drag in this movie. I wonder if it's part of his contract.
Who played the weird ass magical deity
I don't know who he
roller
is.
disco guy?
Yeah.
That guy was pathetic. That might be the worst, most embarrassing part of the film. We'll get to that.
Oh, I
again.
disagree. There was far more. There was Ruth Buzzy. Remember that show Laugh-In from the 60s?
Was Flip in that also?
Flip was in that also.
So Flip and her were in that Laugh-In show.
And don't forget, Murray Langston, a.k.a. the Unknown Comic, appears in this too.
Who could forget him?
Yeah. If you don't know the Unknown Comic, I think he got to start on The Gong Show. Back when we talked about Exorcist 2, I mentioned seeing a play in San Francisco called Run for Your Wife that had Linda Blair in it.
Yeah.
You know who was also in that?
Who?
Murray Langston, the Unknown Comic.
Are we missing any subtle, like just small actors that made an appearance or cameos?
Just my luck. I went to see Guess Who's Coming to Dinner twice. I guessed wrong both times.
Can I have my pizza, please?
You know who that is? That's Shady Tree from Diamonds Are Forever. The one guy who's in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest appears in this.
Oh, yeah. That guy.
I think his wife is the nosy neighbor from Bewitched.
Okay.
You know, like they're eating pizza with Ruth Buzzy at the table. It's another like plot that goes nowhere.
Between Horhsack, Chachi, and Marcia.
I mean, that's a trifecta right there. So Todd, according to the song, did you know you were born to be alive?
I knew it. All right, so Chris, the plot of this film.
Well, actually, I don't think there are enough quotes to put around plot to actually fully describe this.
That's a good point. The movie starts out with that weird ass, I don't know, deity?
Yeah, he's some sort of like
Disco deity.
omnipotent disco deity, roller disco deity. He doesn't just turn on the lights. He like uses magic to
Wake up the hot dog guy? Because the hot dog guy, first of all, sleeps in his outfit, apparently on the side of a table.
He doesn't even sleep on a bed or a cot. He sleeps on the counter.
And it takes the magical disco deity to wake him up.
And he also like zaps other people into this realm. So I wonder if like all these people are there for his own amusement.
None of these people would exist, and none of this great disco fun would happen without his will.
He's the god of disco. And he knows that disco is dying, so he's doing all he can. Otherwise, he'll cease to exist.
It's a really good point. He's in his death throes right now.
He's desperate.
But the good thing about his magic is he makes this movie slightly shorter by just getting people into the film and getting the action moving quickly.
Maybe he's a metaphor for the director William A. Levy.
Maybe.
He's also a quasi-narrator.
Kind of.
I told you Skatetown is a place of fantasy and a place of magic.
You can also tell that they filmed all of his scenes, inserts, separately. He's not with any other actors.
By himself.
He's completely by himself. I'm not even sure if he's in like that same Hollywood
Place
set.
where they're all
Maybe
live.
it's William A. Levy's house that he's in, like in the basement.
Besides the fun and the disco and the sort of antics, there's a competition brewing.
If you want to have a plot for all this nonsense to hang on,
Yeah.
that's it.
It's also a vehicle for the adversarial relationship that is Blonde Boy and Patrick Swayze.
I think you're giving it way more depth than this movie actually does, but yes.
I think you're underestimating Greg Bradford or Brad Gregford.
You know, I do all right in the streets, but this is Skatetown, U.S.A. You know, these guys are pros.
Yeah.
Like he actually might be like not as dumb as he looks. He just might be really fucking high.
He looks kind of like, he's always glossy-eyed though.
And then Chachi is his agent or business
Right? I
manager?
thought it was just a bud.
No, he's always talking about like he's trying to market him or
All
something.
right. Well, that's weird.
It is very weird. It's not apparent at all, but Marcia is Ford Greg Brad's sister. they're disco roller. They're roller disco partners.
Yeah, his sister is his dancing partner, which is funny. Brad Gregford has a love interest, and that is Patrick Swayze's sister.
Yeah.
There's a very not well executed love connection.
Not executed well at all. A good idea would have been have Marcia attracted to Swayze. Ford Brad Greg is attracted to Swayze's sister.
Oh.
That would have actually had some sort of plot tension, but the movie doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Instead, Marcia's attracted to Horhsack.
Right, because every woman would be attracted to Horhsack.
Horhsack plays Swayze's one of his goons.
Yeah, a gang sidekick.
Gang member. We're supposed to believe that Marcia finds Horhsack attractive. That, I think, is the most unbelievable thing about this.
That's pretty bad. One of the biggest plot beats is the competition scene.
Yes, but in between that, there's just nonsense.
Well, hijinks.
I'm sure it was probably written as hijinks in the script.
Would you call these vignettes?
No, because vignettes makes it sound more
organized. Hijinks between side peripheral characters. Snack Fat?
Snack Fat, yes.
Wait. Snack Fat, I thought...
Let's call him Snack Fat.
No, I thought Snack Fat was the hot dog guy.
Yeah, let's call him Snack Fat. This peripheral character shows up who, like, is his drug dealer, I think. And I swear to God, I thought that was like a young Larry David.
Okay, now I see where you got Larry David. I visualize it now. Okay.
You know who it turned out to be?
Yeah.
Murray Langston, the unknown comic.
Of course. All right.
I think what happens is Murray Langston, the unknown comic, not Larry David, spikes the cheese or something.
Yes.
That gets put in, some sort of drug gets put into the pizza.
Okay.
So everyone's craving pizza throughout this movie.
All right. That's one of the hijinks.
Yeah.
There's also the blonde bimbo and the little person played by Billy Barty and some of that.
Yeah, so Flip Wilson and Billy Barty, they're managers of Skatetown, USA.
Yeah.
It's unclear, like, what's going on there.
Running it, they're employees.
Or do they own it?
I don't know. And I don't give a shit.
My husband, James A. Ross, owns this place. I am the owneress of this place.
I'm sorry, I just...
My son, Harvey, runs the contest here.
But I think she's supposed to be a different character.
Oh, you think Flip is playing two characters?
Yeah, I do. It's not clear.
Just, like, dressing up every now and then.
No, I think he's playing two characters.
My arm came off in the war and they put it on wrong. I'm a little bit messed up.
You're sick. You should see your doctor.
There's also the doctor. One of the worst things I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm not even sure, like, why does the Skatetown, USA need a doctor?
What do you mean? Every town needs a doctor, Chris.
Oh, right. If this was an actual, like, township,
Yeah.
they would have to have a doctor.
Are you saying
right.
Skatetown, USA doesn't deserve their own doctor?
So does Skatetown, USA have its own, like, representative in Congress, too?
What if someone sprains their ankle roller skating?
Then they would go to the hospital down the street. This isn't a cruise ship. This isn't the Love Boat.
Murphy, down into the tunnel, man.
I think that might be the most unfunny person I've ever seen in a movie.
It may be the worst character and the worst actor in a film. There's multiple hijinks. We're not going to go into all of them.
When the movie gets bored from, like, the threadbare plot, it has all these roller disco acts that come in and, like, then entertain the viewer for, like, maybe a minute, because then, like, it can't stay on those for a minute and goes back to the threadbare plot.
Right.
And then goes back again to, like, the roller disco performance. That looks like James Mercer from The Shins. Like, if it was James Mercer fused with a Muppet. It actually, this is one of the most ADD films I've ever seen.
And I have ADD. But yet...
You wanted structure.
I wanted a lot
This movie has none.
I wanted a lot of structure. So keeping the plot moving forward here, you have the first roller disco dance event, singles. Guess who wins?
Swayze.
Because he knows how to dance.
Well, he's also blackmailing Flip Wilson and Billy Barty to fix it.
He also knows what he's doing. He looks pretty good.
He's clearly better than blonde guy.
Look at that Swayze move, man. That's like a future Dirty Dancing move.
Why does he have to cheat?
Why does he have to be a total dick? Why can't he just be like?
Why is he being evil cheater?
Why can't he just be a humble, like, I'm very good at what I do?
I'm good at what I do. He's actually the best part of this movie.
In terms of
If
dancing.
you're judging this movie on like roller disco dancing, Swayze's clearly the best part.
Bottom line is, Blondie, our lead, did not win the singles tournament. He wants to win the doubles. However, Patrick Swayze's got plans.
Well, he doesn't because it just happens.
Greg Bradford's, whatever. His sister Marcia is supposed to be his dancing partner, and instead, Horhsack is taking her away to distract her so she doesn't make the doubles tournament.
Right.
Brilliant.
Meanwhile, Swayze's sister steps in for Marcia.
Which I bet Swayze doesn't like that.
He does not. Both Ford Gragbred and Swayze have both won competitions. So who's the king of Skatetown, USA?
Chris, there's only one real way to figure that out.
How?
There has to be a competition. A final competition. An informal race, if you will, that involves death, possibly, or at least bodily harm. And that's the risk. And it will determine who's cooler.
Who's the true king of Skatetown, USA?
Right. Now, we've seen this trope. Think of all the movies that we've seen.
Grease?
Grease is probably the classic. They did it in a movie called Oh Heavenly Kid.
Oh, Heavenly Kid, yeah.
Where it was like one car goes off the cliff at the end. The movie Footloose, where you have, they're driving stupid fucking tractors. But whatever. And then there's like also, of course, Better Off Dead.
On one ski.
It ends that trope.
Yeah. It's so brilliant.
Ready, set, go!
I actually still don't understand what the point of this was. Is one of them supposed to like chicken out before they crash? They're going.
Yes. Chicken out. It's your classic chicken.
They're going down the Santa Monica Pier into like the end of the pier and crash over the gate.
Yeah. Here's why I think it almost makes sense.
How?
Is that they were doing the race, and because they were each waiting for the other guy to chicken out, they both waited too long.
That is
Patrick Swayze didn't want to crash through the rails and like go into the water.
He thought
Mary Pickford would
chicken out
before he would.
So they both went over at the same time.
Yes.
And Patrick Swayze can't swim.
Well, that should tell you right there who's not as cool.
Right. So Fred
Gragbred
saves Swayze and takes him to shore.
Yeah. He saves Patrick Swayze. They then become best friends and they make love.
Now that would be an ending.
Oh, I'm sorry. They don't make love, but they become best friends, and that's the end of the film.
It just ends. Do they still hang out like years later, like in the 2000s? Or are they like...
That'd be funny. Remember when we did that roller disco skating competition?
How can I forget? We became best friends.
I can't believe you didn't know how to swim. And then later, they're like 75.
I wish I could get on some skates now.
I just want to do one more challenge with you on the pier.
But as we theorized earlier, none of these people exist. They're all like figments of the disco deity's imagination.
Does the disco deity appear at the very end?
Yes.
Thanks for being part of our fantasy. And remember, it's all just make-believe.
He does look like Will Forte.
He looks like Will Forte a little bit.
So this movie has lots of
magic.
Lots of magic, but there's lots of rainbow and sparkly suspenders and tons of camel toe and moose knuckle because everyone is wearing polyester pants that are way too fucking tight.
Suspenders, disco deities, male heterosexual love. Not only do I think it belongs in the junkyard, I don't recommend it.
I recommend people watch. If you want to watch a really entertainingly bad movie, to actually watch this. Totally check this movie out.
See, I struggle with go see this because it's entertainingly bad.
I think if you want to watch an actual bad movie, this is definitely a movie for you.
Skatetown, USA, folks.
Carl Malden.
So that's Skatetown, USA.
That's a piece of shit.
Todd, there's one thing that still concerns me about this.
Gee, what's that, Chris?
It's the disco deity. What if he really exists and he's really trying to control us and manipulate us and fit us into like his disco schemes?
Chris, you just have to believe in disco magic.
I could never, ever, ever do that. No way.
Oh, yeah? Well, dig this.
That's the end of our story. So you see, everyone finds romance when they're dancing in a trance, shaking in their pants, and taking a chance.
Wah, wah, wah.